Hey Noah, thanks for asking. I always really appreciate your thoughtful questions and when you need some assistance. So let's look at some of these. Let's pretend like this is one denominator and this is another denominator. So we're just focusing on those. So my first recommendation to you is going to be to factor. And then what I want you to do is look at what you have factored and what your other denominator is. Now, if you think about it, if you had like x, w, and x, you would know that your common denominator should be xw. So you here have something times something else, and this something over here is in common. So your best common denominator would actually be the x plus 5 times the x plus 1. Okay, now that was somewhat easy because one is a multiple of the other, or this is a factor of this. This is a factor of this. So let's look at another one. So again, the first step here, so we're going to focus in on these. And the first step is to factor, so let's factor this. And over here we have x plus 6 and x minus 6. Now again, I'm going to liken this to just having like a random a and a b. And by the way, I'm noticing these are in common, so it's kind of like I have a and x over here. So my common denominator, if I had ab and ax, would be abx. So therefore, my common denominator in this situation is going to be, I need an x plus 6, I need an x plus 3, I already have this x plus 6, so I just need this x minus 6. And again, remember, this is a denominator, so you'll never have to multiply this out, so don't worry about that. Okay, so now let's look at x plus 7 and x squared minus 49. So again, let's factor. And you see that this is actually just a factor of the other one, so your best common denominator would be x plus 7 and x minus 7. And then here's another example. What if we had x plus 2 times x plus 2? Notice again, I'm starting by factoring. I'll factor this, x plus 2 and x minus 2. And so let's approach this using my technique of saying this is like a w times a w. So this is like a w squared. And then what I assigned as a w was x plus 2, and that's right here too. So then this is like w times y. I don't know what this is. I'm just inventing a y. So what would my common denominator be? It would be w squared y, because you always meet the highest exponent, the highest power. Now, maybe like using the w's and y's doesn't help, so let's think of it this way. They both have an x plus 2, so let's definitely have that, okay? And this guy has 2 of them, so we have to meet that, right? We have to meet the highest power. Okay, and this guy can't be left out. Like, he's like, dude, I can't get rid of this, so you have to give it to the other person, the other fraction. So you have to have that as part of the common denominator. And so again, to go back to our x squared, our w squared y, this is w, this is w, this is y. So hopefully that offered a little bit more assistance or clarity. Nevertheless, let me know and we can keep working on it.